I want to know 3 songs off the album. I know you want us to help you pick, but I want
Yes.
to know 3 of your favorite songs off the album, and I want to know why they're your favorite.
One of my favorites is So High, which is out right now. That's
Okay.
everywhere. It's actually other people's favorites too, because that was the first time. All the years I've been doing this music, this is the first time that I'm on the iTunes charts, Amazon charts, and I've actually seen myself on the chart. So shout
Yeah.
out to y'all for making that, showing that love. So So High is like my favorite. Um, I feel like all of them are my babies, so I can't really like because each one is my favorite in some part. It's almost like my children. Like each one has a special place in my heart. So So High is definitely one of them. Another one is KKF, which is the title track to the album because I made this album like a movie, so it really rolls like a soundtrack to my life. And KKF is the soundtrack to the album, and I can't wait for you guys to hear that one. Like KKF
Yes.
is that's my baby. And then so many. And then Black Rose. I will say Black Rose. Hi, 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 hi. 1111 represents unity, fresh beginnings, and self assurance. It's a kind of wake up call from your angels who are constantly trying to push you to the direction of spirituality and success. When we ended, it was 1111. GPS 1111. Studio session was from 11 to 11. I'm so high. My destiny is written. Right. Like I'm luminescent to these blessings. Can you see it? Just listen to these human entities, so I go missing. I'm elevating daily.
Hey everyone, it's Marie David representing It's Only Entertainment, and today I have the beautiful Bonita Jalane in the building with me today. How are you feeling today, girl?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm wonderful. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with me today. I want to congratulate you on all the amazing work that you've been doing. You know, you're not new to this, you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And so tell me, when did you fall in love with music?
Oh man, I feel like I love it. It's like when you fall in love with hip hop. No, I fell in love with music. I feel like from day one. My mom always like played me. She must have played music for me in the womb. She said she have. So it's like I came out with this love for music. I was always the youngest, wanting to be around. I was the only child, but I would be around my older cousins, different choir. Like they always took me in when I wasn't supposed to. Like they have like an age limit, and
Yeah.
because I was so persistent, I always broke the age limit. So I was 5 years old, going to different countries and different stuff. I was the youngest in my high school to join the choir. So all of those things. So music has always been like deep down inside, I guess, from the womb.
From the womb. Now, in
Yeah.
your bio, you mentioned your strong belief in God. Did you grow up in a church?
Yeah.
Was this also where you discovered your love for singing?
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely started off in a church, singing on a gospel choir, singing on the choirs. Definitely started off in there, and my belief system always started off Christian, and then we went into Hebrew when I was young, and just learning learning about the Most High, and just knowing that he's the center of everything is designed, he has everything designed. It started giving me a strong belief system, especially in the industry and the people that I was around at the time.
I love that. And
Mhm.
so, listen, I was going down the list and I was like, you've collaborated with some of our faves. Can you go down the list? Because I don't want to tell them. You tell them.
uh,
Break it
I
all down
mean,
for us.
you know what? I was just talking to somebody about this the other day, and I was just like, wow, I've worked with a lot of people and been around a lot of people. And I
Yep.
just think about it now. Like, before, I used to be like, oh, I feel like I should have made it bigger than I am now. But I think about where I was when I was around these different, like, I was so young, like, I would have been so impressionable. And I feel like now my mission is so much more clearer. My message is more clearer. I've definitely stepped into my destiny. I still feel like I'm on my purpose right now. I mean, I've been around from Dipset, 3 6 Mafia, Chris Brown. I've opened up for Neo, Trey Songz, Monica, Fantasia, you name it, and I've got a chance to like share a stage with them.
That is amazing. Well, first of
Yeah.
all, everything is in due time and divine
Yeah.
order. And so I
Yeah.
feel like, your steps are ordered and you're doing everything the way that God intended it to. So,
Intended. Yep. Yeah, I love
that's the
that.
most beautiful thing about it. So
Yeah.
although, it's not going the way we wanted to, but it's it's going the way it needs to go, you
It
know?
going exactly. It's going the way that he wants it to go, and that's all that matters to me
Exactly.
right now. Yes.
Amen. So tell me, with the list that you went, who were some of the favorite people that you've worked with that you enjoyed, or your favorite songs hooks that you've done?
I have a lot of favorite hooks. Probably, and it's crazy because I've been trying to find it forever. And I did one with Raekwon. That was like the most recent one. And I cannot find it. The guy who did the engineering lost all. It's a long story. But my favorite probably was my first one, which
Yeah,
was with J.R. Ryder, the one that Cameron picked. That was my first one because I think that was the first time that I actually fell in love with not only just writing the hook. I had wrote like 4 or 5 other hooks, and they picked that one. And so my first one, that introduced me to start working with Dipset, and it introduced me to start working with Joel Santana, and just being a part of that team. That was my favorite one.
that is amazing. Now,
Hmm.
who would you like to work with in the future? Who's on your list of people to collaborate with?
I mean, first of all, anybody that's doing it, pursuing their dream, and actually walking a purpose and have a message, I want to work with them. Like that's from J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. I would love to
Yeah.
work with Common, Jay Z. As you can see, I'm a real hip hop head. I would love to work with like Lauryn Hill. I mean Mary J. It's the list goes on and on. I feel like any blessing that I would be able to work with somebody that I grew up listening to, I would be honored no matter what. Usher,
Yes.
like you name
Oh,
it.
yeah, Usher, that would be dope. Or
Yes, I'm a
Beyonce.
super
Listen, the
fan.
list goes on. I love.
Yes, yes.
So you have your amazing new project that you're working on. I want to know
Yes.
about your project. I want to know the inspiration about it. Tell us, tell us.
Oh my goodness, my new project. I'm so excited. It's called KKF, which is Kept Kissing Frogs. And just the title alone, like just all of the journey of me getting here. Like Frogs is not just about a prince or a man. Frogs are different things that I've dealt with, like disappointment, hurt, relationships, different stuff like that. All of frogs is basically anything that couldn't get you to your next level
Yeah.
or mentally messed you up. It's literally it's the acronyms for frog is forgiveness, release, overcome, and grow. And it's so many frogs that I've actually touched on, that takes you on different journeys, or questioning yourself leading up to this part. And if you don't forgive them and release that, then you can never grow. And so that's why I kept kissing frogs. It's not keep kissing frogs, it's kept kissing frogs, because we overcome those things. And so this project is basically a testimony. The songs on there, I mean, first of all, we have like over 25, 30 songs that I have to narrow it down to, which I'm gonna need
Yes.
everybody's help with, because your girl been working. But
Yes.
it's just, it was almost like I was just storytelling. I just needed to tell so many different stories, and we still not done yet. Like I feel like I still have so much more in me. And when I finish with this body of work, I want to have like a listening where you guys get to pick what's gonna go on there, because it's absolutely amazing already.
I want to know 3 songs off the album. I know you want us to help you pick, but I want
Yes.
to know 3 of your favorite songs off the album, and I want to know why they're your favorite. And you said
Uh
30. I know you said it's 30 songs that you need to pick, but I know you have your favorites. Give me
Well,
two.
one of my favorites is So High, which is out right now. That's
Okay.
everywhere. It's actually other people's favorites too, because that was the first one. All the years I've been doing this music, this is the first time that I'm on the iTunes charts, Amazon charts. And I've actually seen myself on the chart. So shout
Yeah.
out to y'all for making that, showing that love. So High is like my favorite. I feel like all of them are my babies, so I can't really like, because each one is my favorite in some part. It's almost like my children. Like each one has a special place in my heart. So High is definitely one of them. Another one is KKF, which is the title track to the album, because I made this album like a movie, so it really rolls like a soundtrack to my life. And KKF is the soundtrack to the album, and I can't wait for you guys to hear that one. Like KKF
Yes.
is, that's my baby. And then so many. And then Black Rose. I will say Black Rose. I dropped that last year when I wasn't sure I was even gonna do an album, and I wasn't sure that I was going to put it on there. I thought I was just going to do like an EP project, whatever it can be. So Black Rose was definitely outside of me dropping viral, for me going viral. But Black Rose was the first coming of age of me healing and starting to get to the process of starting working on KKF. So yeah, those are my top three.
I love that. So with So High, have you worked on the visuals for that one yet?
No, and it's crazy because last week, like literally this week, I've been sitting down with my videographer, with my creative director, and we've been like literally on the we have a whole like group Pinterest that we putting it together. We already scattered out the location, so it's coming soon.
And I wanna go back because you talked about Black Rose, and this was the moment when you decided to, work on the project. What was it about Black Rose? How did you even start? What made you pick up the pen to start writing and put this whole project together?
Wow. I mean, it's crazy because Black Rose, I had started right. Okay, so in January of last year, which January was a crazy year for me. 2023 was a crazy year for me. But January
Yeah,
of last year, I decided that I didn't want to wait on anybody. I wasn't expecting no one to save me. No prince or no king, or you know what I'm saying, somebody in knight in shining armor. I wanted to do it
yeah,
myself. And a lot of times the independent artists, we always assume that, oh, someone's gonna they're gonna recognize me and they're gonna sign me and they're gonna come and my whole life will change. But a lot of times those things are in your own hands. Like you can actually put your own stuff together. And so I decided to fund my own live recording. And then
yeah,
that live recording, we were practicing for it and getting everything together, and I literally freestyled and started singing Black Rose at the studio. It was like one of those in between rehearsals, and I went to the studio and I just felt like I had something on my chest, and I premiered it at my live recording, and that was in January of last year. And it's crazy because I was sitting on it and I was like, Black Rose, it just meant so much to me.
yeah,
So I wound up dropping two versions of it because we wound up playing it, premiering at the live recording, and the live feel from it just felt so beautiful. But then of course it was birthed from the recording, from
yeah.
actually going to the studio. So I did two versions and had people pick the studio or the live version. And it was just a black and it I dropped Black Rose after I dropped the single called Viral. And it's almost like I foresaw my future because in the song Black Rose, I said I could go viral on some bullsh, and the following month I went viral, which is crazy because it's almost like
Yeah.
it's like God gave it to me through song, and I kind of saw my future. And also in Black Rose, I said, when is it gonna be my time? And I literally started making it my time. I started focusing on that. And right after that, that's when everything started just flowing. So yeah, Black Rose means a lot to me because I feel like it was almost like prophecy.
I love that. What else do you see for your future?
Oh man, I do. I see true love, real love.
Yeah,
I, I do see that. I do see because I already found true love, which is within myself. So it's only next step to like see real love, and I feel like my love is going to be a testimony
yeah,
because it's gonna be like, oh, you get to see it. I want people to see it. More people are gonna know me at that point once I find true love, which is happening
yeah,
now. So,
yeah,
I'm getting prepared. Um, just continue to stay healthy, working out. I mean, it's becoming like a routine for me that I'm loving how I feel when I get to like exercise and focus on eating right. And then just meeting great people like you, doing interviews. I've been able to meet a lot of people, have been gravitating to my new work and new project. And I've always got love. Don't get me wrong, I've got love on my music before, but I feel like it's different now. Maybe because I'm different now.
in a new space, and
Yeah.
I'm loving the whole self-care. I think it's a beautiful
Yes.
space to be in, just
Yeah.
pouring back to you so that way you can be the best version of yourself. So I think you're in a beautiful space, and I think you
Yeah.
should embrace it and
Yes.
enjoy the journey, have fun, because that's what life is
Yes.
all about. What advice would you give to singers right now who are trying to put music out there?
Don't give up. Like, cause trust me, I'm not sitting here saying that everything is all rainbows and butterflies. Even though in my head, most of the time I want to believe it's rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah,
It's just continue to work at it. Even if it's just putting pen to a pad, even if it's collaborating, if you don't know how to write or exactly, and you just know that you have a talent or a voice, like collaborating with other people. Just keeping that magic going, even when you don't feel like the magic is there. Keep going, keep recording, keep putting stuff out there. Like even the clock is right two times out the, you know what I'm saying? Like you just got to continue, and you'll find your tribe. I'm slowly but surely finding my people because what I can say, Marie, is I've never been the type of person. When I was younger, yes, I want to be like this huge superstar, and of course, I put the work in because I wanted to be recognized. But I'm such in a great space with myself right now. I just want to find my people. I want to just be able to do my music. I don't care about the huge like success, fame, and all of that, because I feel like that's an illusion, because you can lose yourself in that. You become such a drug that you get depressed or you're sad because you're not there yet.
Mm,
My biggest thing now is being okay and content and happy with what I'm doing. So that's what matters to me. Because if I love it, when somebody else recognizes and I love it, it's like, oh my God, like I get chills. Like that's all that
yeah,
matters to me. My biggest, like I just had a sold out show in February, and the fact that my cousins, there's certain cousins that never really heard, like never really supported, and now they say I'm one of their favorite artists because they're starting to listen to my music now. That's huge to me. That's success and fame to me. So that's where I'm at right now. I know I
amen.
just
God is good. No, this is
yeah.
amazing. First of all, you selling out your show. People are gravitating to you. You're in a space where you're putting out the music that you want to put out. It moves you. It inspires you. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is such a beautiful space to be in, and I'm inspired and
Oh,
motivated. I
thank
can't wait
you.
to hear the entire project. I can't.
Yes.
I can't wait to be a part of the selecting process. So
Yes,
please let
and
us
I'm
know.
going to have you guys. You
Okay.
are one of them. It's
Yes.
OB Entertainment is definitely one of them. Anybody who have interviewed me, had me on their platforms, no, I'm gonna be him. Snow, he's gonna be on loud. He does that all the time. But anyone who's like supported me in the past or who supports my music, I want you guys to be a part of the picking process because I cannot do it. And even my team, they like, okay, we don't want to be a part of the picking process either. We want the people to do it. Yeah.
We cannot wait, Bonita. We're super excited for you. We can't wait for the visuals. We can't wait for the album. And I just
Yes.
want to congratulate you with everything that you have going on and any other future endeavors that you have going on. So we're here. We're rooting for you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do. And I believe that. I believe that with my whole heart.
Amen. Thank you so much. It's only entertainment. And
Yes.
until next time.
I'll see you guys next time. And when that visual for So High, make sure you go download So High. Make sure you
Yep.
guys follow me at Bonita Sings on everything. But So High visual is coming soon, and I will definitely send it to you guys so you can have an exclusive as well.
Amen. Thank you so much, Bonita.
I